Howdy, hey folks, I'm Jesse from Team SodaKan, and today, we're just showcasing, I forgot what we're showcasing. Alex and I are showcasing Shinegreymon and Ragnaloardmon. Alex has made tweaks to the Ragnalord list since you last saw it, and this is the, first, I suppose, proper yellow deck that I'm playing, ever. But hey, you'll see how this goes. I do think that this ended up being a very fun set for us. We see things starting off simple with me evolving down in our breeding area. I believe I went first. And then playing a 2-drop that now is a Unimon blocker. And then a TK coming down on my side because, hey, Shinegreymon, we want them tamers. And then we see Alex having Ludomon to try searching for something. I don't know if he actually got anything off of it. More than likely he did. And then going into the Greymon that gives you jamming if you have Reboot. That's pretty decent for Ragnaloardmon. Then we see the level 5 for the Ragna. And then a Genkumon putting me to 4 and deleting my blocker, which is okay. I believe here I misplay by not promoting the Starmons. Because I believe off that TK I grabbed a Rise Greymon, and so I have the Rise Greymon in hand, and I think it's around this time where I'm even telling Alex like, yeah, I misplayed, which is, it happens. This is literally like 5 minutes before we turned the camera on. I finished the deck. Got the final card that I needed for it off of somebody. And already this deck has already seen some changes. These are technically pre-ST7 and ST8. And by technically, I mean I just hadn't thrown the yellow memory boost that I picked up a couple days before into the deck. But that's alright. I'm grabbing a Starmon off the TK. Alex going to swing with a Genku. And that Spiral Masquerade there is obviously no longer in the deck. I was using it as a substitute for Wyvern's Breath. Because, oddly enough, I did not pull any Wyvern's Breath when I was opening up my box of BT6. But hey, here we go. We should see the Shinegreymon, using its skill. We're going to minus 4k 3 times to the Genkumon, so that is minus 12k in total, and Genkumon happens to be a 12k. Alex does get a draw off the Izzy and Joe, but that's okay. Again, in the breeding area, we see Alex have the level 5 for the Ragna line. What is it? Raj Ludomon or something like that? That's besides the point. But again, to talk about the Spiral Masquerade, just not even in the deck anymore. As I said, stand in for Wyvern's Breath. Didn't have any Wyvern's Breath on me, or in general. And I think I still don't even have a copy of Wyvern's Breath. But it is what it is. Is what we like to say over here. And then we see the reinforcing memory boost. I'm going to put Alex to 4. Reveal a Rise Greymon and a Patamon off of it. And then we put the Rise Greymon to the top of security. Now, technically, you do not actually have to reveal to your opponent which card is going where. but I didn't care. Like, I feel like it was relatively obvious with what's going where. It honestly probably would have been a better idea for me to have grabbed the Shinegreymon instead of the Patamon, but I think in my head in my hand I was looking more for rookies for whatever reason. But hey, we see the big bad Ragna come down himself, and it's a blocker, reboot, piercing. It's 14k with jamming. Since it's a level 7, it will de-digivolve 1 when swinging. All that good stuff. All that good stuff. Just grabbing a little bit of a drink there. Reboot. We're promoting the Pedomon. We have 3 to work with, and then an additional 3 if we need it. I've sped this up quite a bit, and so the fact that that it's even taking me this long to decide on what to do is quite astonishing. We evolved into the Shinegreymon. I did not draw off the Shinegreymon, so I do that there. We pop the reinforcing memory boost to gain 3 memory. We're gonna Shinegreymon here. Drop it by 12k. So, and then we play Starmons to minus 2k to the Ragnaloardmon and kill it. That's my favorite way of dealing with a big problem like Ragnaloardmon, is dropping Starmons onto it, basically. I find it hilarious. Unfortunately, we do give Alex a lot of memory here, but we are looking in a very good position currently. And that is a Spiral Masquerade, and that is an Iron Fisted Onslaught, which is unfortunate that we lose our Shinegreymon there, but I'm sure we'll see him again, possibly, probably not in this game though. Maybe, actually. Okay, so we evolved that Patamon that we grabbed a little while ago down in the breeding area. Gosh, dilly dang, what is taking me so long? Set up a blocker that we're probably just going to evolve on right now. We have to give him 3 no matter what. I guess we decided it was a better idea to go with the Angelwomon to get that extra security. Which, not the worst idea. What Shinegreymon has basically become since the 1.5 format has been just a rogue deck that you kind of need to turbo in. I want to test out at least one Nokia in here to make things cheap, but also with the amount of tamers that we play, memory generally should not be an issue. But it's something that I want to test out because I like Nokia. I think it's a good card. It is a good card, but some folks would disagree, which I totally understand. Okay, so we have an Angelwomon, a Patamon. Are we bringing that Patamon up? Yes, we are. Yes, sir. And then, is this the store participant Patamon or the store championship Patamon? Because I have one of each. It looks like the store participant, which is fine. We're going to suicide the Patamon. And then, before we forget, get 1 memory off of the BBmon, which is the entire reason that we're swinging with Patamon. Also, just do a small chunk of damage. Go to 1 memory, go to 0 memory, trash a TK off the top of security using Dynasmon's skill, which is unfortunate. We see a Shinegreymon, what is that, a Siremon? No. Starmons and Turimon. and then Dynasmon will recover us one. I believe there's also another misplay later on here where I was able to recover Dynasmon but didn't. But that's okay. We're playing Starmon to blow up one of the Zubamons, which I don't know if it's exactly the right call, but we did it, and no going back. We're just showing off how many cards we have left in deck. We only have 6 cards left in deck. So yeah, it's Iron Fisted Onslaught coming down. We should only have, I think, 3 or 4 cards left in our deck, and that just makes it not look so hot for us at the moment. Because if we swing with a Upamon under us and we have 0 cards in deck, we lose. If we try to Digivolve with 0 cards in deck, we lose. 1 card left in deck. I think y'all can tell where this first game is going. We play the Salamon, go to 0, and then we play a TK. Now, I don't know why, but I feel like I should have played something like a second thing or something. But this Mechanorimon, this is us discussing that I basically just lose here. Lose game 1 here because of Mechanorimon. And we're going to go into game 2. And I'm choosing to go first, I believe. Yep, I'm going first. That's the first time that has happened to me since I've started playing this game. I also, haven't played yellow all too much, so I'm sure it's more common of a thing than I realize. But I just find it funny, y'all. That's all. Starting off in game 2, we see the Ludomon down in the breeding area, the Zubamon on the board, picking up, I believe, 2 things, a Ragna and then something else. We go into Shinegreymon right away, get out the TK and Kyrie. TK and Kyrie is such a good card, honestly. It is really good for yellow. And then another Zubamon, revealing gray, Raj, Luda, was that a Genku, another gray, and a Mechanori. So you can already tell some of the difference between with the Ragnaloard list here. Alex has added the Raj Ludamons. They were not in the previous build, and he's, been seeing some success with it. He's been playing it occasionally at our locals, and, he's doing all right. So we see the Patamon from me trying to search for all the tamers that we can, and unfortunately we only find the, Alex goes ahead and bombards us here. And we see 2 Shinegreymons that were in security, which is unfortunate. Unfortunately, I don't think during any of these games I got lucky at all with the tamer searching Patamon, and only ever finding 1 and not multiple. But hey, we recorded this a little bit ago, so maybe I'll be proven wrong. Maybe I will be proven wrong. Alright. We're drawing for turn. Are we evolving into that breeding area just yet? Please tell me we are, or do I not have another rookie? Suiciding the Patamon, and then using TK to kill off the TK and Kyrie to kill off the Ludamon, which not the worst thing that we could have done. TK coming down, looking at it, deciding on what we want to grab. And I almost forget to show Alex here. We grab a starter deck TK. I then ask him, I shuffle them around and like, hey, which one you want on top? And, you know, obviously he chose the one that he did. Alright. So now we have 3 tamers in play. Our security Digimon are slightly buffed. And we have a Shinegreymon on the board. So now that means the Shinegreymon skill that we have just is the inheritable for Shinegreymon is live, which is great. It's the only like security attack upping that we have, and we're going for Shinegreymon here. I think that's the only level 6 in our hand, and we very much killed the Zubamon. So we're going to swing 14k plus 1, and then draw 1. We do not play Voltararm in this list, mostly because I do not have Voltararm personally, but also because I don't feel like the list actually really needs it. And all the lists that I was seeing for like BT6 Shinegreymon from over in Japan, no level 7s. Not every deck needs a level 7, which is crazy to me, but we're going to go ahead and knock out the rest of the security and then swing for game. And then we're going on to the ever illustrious Game 3. By the way, me drawing those 2 cards was because I was supposed to be drawing those 2 cards off the Upamons that were under the Shinegreymon Salamon. Alex elects to go first, evolves in the breeding area, and then Zubamons right away. Grabbing only Durandamon. Okay. We hatch, we evolve Starmons. We like evolving our Starmon apparently in the breeding area. And we only find a TK and Kyrie, not anything else, which is fine. It truly is. And then Pidomon to pass the turn to Alex and give him 1 memory. And then Alex passes it back on to us by playing a tie. So now he has a memory setter. So our best bet here would be like a 2 to evolve to on top of the anything really, or even the hard drop 2 play, and then go for the TK. And we're grabbing the Shinegreymon, recovery, shuffle, and put the security back. Back on Alex's turn. Not a lot of exciting stuff going on, but you know, he's got a Mechanorimon now down in the breeding area. It's made real obvious that Mechanorimon is something that you want to be hard playing, with it only being 1 more to hard play. But that's, oh well. Mechanorimon is an insane card, and during the BT5 pre-release, it was an insane card. So we go into the Shinegreymon. Off of the Shinegreymon, a TK and Kyrie come down. And then Patamon, seeing another TK and Kyrie, only seeing the TK and Kyrie. I believe there was also Starmons in there and a reinforcing memory boost. Those are, you know, something that's unfortunate to see go, but oh boy, howdy. It's a shame. Durandamon in the breeding area, setting up a BT1 tie. Passing the turn to us with 4. We gain 2 because we're at lower security. So TK and Kyrie pop off. Activating the Dynasmon skill. We are grabbing I believe we're grabbing the Shinegreymon and the Shinegreymon. And then Alex, for whatever reason, questions whether we could have grabbed the Shinegreymon for some reason. I know he knows what Dynasmon does. That's not me talking bad. It's just any 2 level 6 or lower. Passing the turn with a TK and Kyrie. Again, that's not me talking bad. We see the Agumon, which is immediately going to get rid of our Dynasmon when he swings with it, which is super unfortunate. We just worked pretty hard to get up to that. I don't know why we didn't swing with the Dynasmon. But that's okay, I guess. Oh well. Also, that misplay that I was talking about earlier with Dynasmon, it was basically right there. When I activated the Dynasmon skill, I was at 3 security then. So I could have used it to recover and go back up to 4. But it's okay. It's alright. It's whatever. I believe I'm at 10 memory at this point. Yeah, I'm at 10 memory because he used Iron Fisted Onslaught, and while he was at 0, putting me to 8. TK and Kyrie gave me 2, putting me to 10. I have a reinforcing memory boost on the board. We're playing a TK. I make a joke about, oh, I'm going to grab absolutely nothing out of my security because it's all gone. Thanks, buddy. We're going to go for the draw because we actually still have a deck left. And then a Shinegreymon. And hey, minus 16 to his 14k right there. We got rid of his problem and we lived through a turn. We're going to attack security +1. Alright. So we essentially still have 5 memory to work with because we want to put them to as close to 3 as we can. We pop the memory boost to go to 5. Hard play the Unimon. And then give him 4 by playing the TK and Kyrie. And he's just going to essentially pass the turn by doing this. We will gain 6 memory with TK and Kyrie, going all the way up to 9. Promote the Patamon. Evolve into Sirenmon, just in case. And we just start doing it. Sirenmon does, but that is game, y'all. We appreciate you checking this out, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.